Abdu Samad Samadani ji.
Sir, thank you for permitting me to take part in this discussion on the budget. Sir, this budget, which is very beautiful when we look from outside, when I look at it, I am reminded of a couplet. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि बजट ही मुझे बता रहे हैं, मैला लिबास देख के कुछ फैसला न कर, मैला लिबास देख के कुछ फैसला न कर, मैं कौन सा दरख्त हूँ ये फल बताएगा. Sir, we can't observe and analyze the nature of a tree without analyzing the fruit. The fruit will explain what is the tree. We can all understand what kind of result this budget is going to produce in the country. Sir, it is not a responsible budget because it does not undertake the responsibility to render help to the common man, farmers, laborers, the backward sections, including the minorities of the country. And it is not a responding budget. It does not respond to the burning problems of the country. There is no concrete plan to check the inflation, no any special measure to save the youth from the peaking unemployment and to save the people who reel under the price rise. There is no plan, sir. The real problem remains untouched. The economic needs of the hour are not addressed by this budget. Sir, how can you say that this is an inclusive budget? Honorable Finance Minister, when she was presenting the budget, she used this word inclusion. You are the people of exclusion. You are excluding so many sections of the society. You are not the people including various sections of the society. You exclude minorities, you exclude farmers, you exclude laborers, you exclude women, you exclude even the youth who are suffering great difficulties due to the unemployment. How can you say this is Sarv Hitakari? Sarv Hitakari nahi hai. It is for the purpose of certain sections of the people, to help them. You stopped the Maulana Azad National Fellowship Scheme of the minority students, and now you have reduced immensely the allocations for the development and welfare of the minorities. Sir, in social democracy and democratic pluralism, the role of the minorities are very, very important. It is undeniable, unquestionable. You cannot change the history of the country by changing the names. You can't do that. A budget has to address the social inequality of the country. It has to take into consideration the economic equilibrium. This budget does not take into consideration these very important factors. Sir, learned friend on the other side was quoting a lot of couplets. I may respond to him just by 2 lines. जाने ये कैसा दौर है, दिन हो अगर तो लिखूं दिन. जाने ये कैसा दौर है, दिन हो अगर तो लिखूं दिन. रात अगर हो तो रात लिखूं. रात अगर हो तो रात लिखूं. इसको भी जरूरत नहीं. And sir, not only they excluded the minorities, reducing the allocation for MGNR EGA scheme. Sir, it clearly proves the attitude of the government to the poverty alleviation programs. The justification made by the government is that the number of the beneficiaries under the scheme is reducing. Sir, it is not correct. At least in our state of Kerala, we know it ensures job for at least 100 days. We call it in Malayalam, Thoilurappu, this program. It is very, very important. This budget does not take into consideration the fiscal federalism. You did not give anything to our state of Kerala. We asked so many things. The Bengal Chief Minister spoke against this budget. Bihar Deputy Chief Minister spoke. Chhattisgarh Chief Minister spoke. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister spoke. They did not get anything. Even Punjab Chief Minister spoke against this budget. That means this is against the fiscal federalism, which is the very basis of our constitution. And sir, it is not a growth-oriented budget, and it is not a stability-oriented budget. No growth, no stability. Growth is not the growth of the affluent. Growth is not the growth of affluent. Growth is the growth of common man. For the growth of the common man, maximum investment the country needs in the field of agriculture. Sir, even these IT changes and new IT slabs, it is not going to help the common man. It will be helping only those who are with higher income, highest income, Only those people will be getting the benefit of this thing. Food subsidy is stopped, and you have reduced the education budget. You have reduced even health budget. Reducing health budget actually goes against national health policy, our government's own policy. And sir, these bank loans for farmers, I may pose a question to the Honorable Finance Minister and my honorable and learned friends on the other side. How are you going to help the farmers by giving bank loans? How are the banks are going to give and sanction loans to the poorest farmers without enough documents, without sufficient documents as demanded by the banks? How, sir, they will be able to produce such documents? That is my question. And sir, this government theory, sir, I'm concluding, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, bank loans, the benefit is not going to be availed by the poorest of our country, the poor farmers. Our country needs more and more investment in the field of agriculture. The government theory that the government investment will lead to private investment, that has proved wrong. The country needs nowadays to take into consideration unemployment and inflation. Unemployment is increasing day by day. In the cities, it is more than 10%. Our youth are suffering, and this budget has no solution. I requested the government to take into consideration the burning issues of the economy of the country and to come forward to solve them.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.